Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio. I'm located in the central part of Wisconsin, and today's date is Monday, October 18th, 2021. And this is my weekly stamping class that I do every Monday. And while I wait for people to hop on, because I am a couple minutes early, and that's okay, because if I'm early, that means I'm not late. And I see Sally has already hopped on. I am so happy to see you. And Kay, hi, how are you? Welcome. I see my mom is watching, and that's wonderful. And I'll get myself on my Kindle so I can see myself and see your comments better. I hope everybody had a great weekend and a good Monday. It was very nice here. Nice Monday here, up to 70 degrees. I just got done watching the weather. I'm afraid that's going to change, but it's okay. This is the middle of October already, and it's hard to believe that we've been having such beautiful weather. Hi, Sherry. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for sharing already. That's wonderful. I appreciate it so much. Be sure to share my posts. That's very important. And it's the easiest way to win a door prize, because last week for sharing, I only had 4 people share. So your odds are pretty good. And leave me a comment. When you leave me a comment, I know you were here. And that is also a second door prize. And hit the like key. That helps. If you share to your Facebook page, maybe there'll be somebody else that would like to watch. Hi, Kathy Bros. Oh, and there's Linda. Hi. And Courtney. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Last week, you'll notice it was a little blurry a couple times. I got done, and I looked at my phone, forgot to take the cover off. And apparently, that is huge. And, what can I say? There's so much to remember when you do this. Hi, Lori Johnson. Thank you for joining us. And Judy Vine, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I guess that'll work. Let's see, what do we have going on here? If you don't have a chance to watch tonight's video, what you can do is catch the replay on YouTube, or you can watch it on this business page a little bit later. That's fine too. If you want, you can find me on YouTube under my name, Cindy Ellers. And of course, my blog name is the same as my Facebook business page, and that is Cindy Stamping Studio. Hi, Arliss, and hi, Tracy, and Sherry. I didn't catch yours as it was flipping through there so fast. My goodness. There we go. Perfect. Okay, like I said, don't forget to say hi to me and share. That's great. Okay, let's see. I have a kit class, and Christmas card class is a week from tomorrow. It'll be Tuesday, February 26th. And I have to tell you, I've been very busy cutting cardstock, and that is a wonderful thing. That's what I think. When I'm busy every day, that's a great thing. Hi, Ronnie Kaiser-Smith. It was a great day. That's great, Kay. Rib Mountain, I bet you it's beautiful this time of year. A lot of our leaves are falling already, which is really kind of disturbing, because it seems like they didn't hardly get a chance to change colors like other years. But I think it had a lot to do because we were so dry. That's what I think. Before I go any farther, I want to make a point to thank you all for joining me tonight and helping me support my small business and the best part-time job I've ever had. I like stamping. I love to stamp, actually. And I love everything to do with paper crafting. So it's a win-win for me. Okay, let's see. Tonight's card features the stamp set, Cutest Halloween. It does have a coordinating punch, which is on back order until the 25th of October. I did not get a chance to even get it, and that was fine, because I found that with the coordinating paper that goes with Cutest Halloween, it only takes a minute to go and fussy cut these little images, which you will see tonight. So I want to just point out that I'm going to be using the Designer Series paper cutouts. I'm going to show you a neat way to mask. And I'm going to give an old stamp set that I am pairing with Cutest Halloween, which is called Jar of Flowers. I'm giving that one some love tonight. You know, some of these older stamp sets, they're not retired. So get them off that shelf and use them again. Hi, Julie. Nice, welcome, and nice to see you. Did you happen to catch my post? I posted it about noon. Stampin' Up! Is having a big sale, and it all starts on Wednesday. It's for 24 hours, and it'll be 15% off photopolymer stamps. And so mark your calendar, set your alarm, check it out. Maybe there's a stamp set that you've been kind of wanting, and if it's photopolymer, what the heck, right? Make sure you go and use my my host code, which you'll see in just a little bit. Hi, Sandy. Thank you for joining me. And make sure you use my October host code, and hopefully you can get some deals. 15% off, that's a pretty good deal. It's more than what, it's a good deal because it more than pays for your postage. That's how I look at it. If I can get a good deal on postage, then the rest is perfect. Okay. Seems like my camera is faster than my Kindle, which I'm not surprised, right? Okay. Now, don't forget, we have our class to go, which I just mentioned. I'm going to show you the details while I flip my phone around. I figure while I'm getting things ready, then you can see this. And then we'll draw our door prize. Oh, and I have some cards to show you. Little Miss Andy came to visit me last Friday and wanted to stamp. So we made some sympathy cards. And when you see tomorrow's post on my blog, you're going to think it's pretty cute. I just want to say that. So if you get a chance, check out my blog tomorrow, because, well, let's just put it this way. You can't tell the difference between my card and Andy's card until I turn the cards over. And Andy's only 10 years old. So she's a good little stamper. So now I'm going to flip my phone around. You can see outside how pretty it is. Oh, come on. There we are. And let's flip it down. And I want to put it up. There we go. And as I mentioned, that October host code is right here. Oh, pretty crooked, aren't I? Let's straighten that out. There we go. She has a great teacher. Well, thank you, Julie. I like to think so. Andy always tells me she's a good stamper because Grandma taught her everything she knows, which is true. Okay. I just want to... There we are. Oh, that's what you wrote, Julie. Thank you for my card and the prize for sharing a previous video. You are absolutely welcome. It is my pleasure. Okay, does it look pretty good now? Yep. There we go. Okay, so here are the details for that class to go. If you're in the Neillsville area, you're more than welcome to join us at the kit class. We would love to have you. Okay, I will, if anybody's interested, let me know. Send me a private message. Okay, here are the cards that Andy and I made. They're sympathy cards. This one is the Dragonfly Garden. And may your heart find the peace it needs. Words cannot express the deep sorrow felt on your behalf. Okay, there's that one. Now, these are my cards. Tomorrow's blog post, you will see Andy's also tomorrow. Here's one using the Gorgeous Leaves dies and the Blackberry Designer Series paper. Sharing in your sorrow, hoping you can find strength for today and peace in tomorrow. That's that one. And then our attention span was starting to wane. So we had to quick put this one together. It uses retired paper with deepest sympathy, thinking of you with all my heart. And these were the 3 cards we made. I thought they turned out rather nice. Okay. Now, for our door prizes. For comments, we have these Just Jade playing with patterns. That one is going to go for comments, and Linda Hodge wins the Just Jade gems. I'll get that out in the mail tomorrow. You're going to get all kinds of mail from me, Linda, because her card kits are in the mail to her. Now, for sharing, we have some Calypso Coral sequins. They're from the Andale catalog. I should write down what the names are. Oh, wrote it on the back. Artistry Blooms. You get a selection. These sequins are going to go to our own Arliss Knoop. So Arliss, I'll have these sequins for you, and I'll have those for Linda. So, yeah. I'll put that aside. And you are most certainly welcome, Linda. I am glad you won. Last week, if you remember correctly, we had our technique class, and that was Winkostella and White Craft ink that we put on a block so that the White Craft ink, so that we could mix a little Winkostella in it to add not only some sparkle but a white shadow. So this was the first card we made. And then this was the second card we made. It turned out rather nicely. This was the Shaded Summer. And then this one is called Nature's Harvest. Okay, that's those 2. And then this was our Fancy Fold, which I just love. I love how this card turned out and everything about it. It uses the Sunny Sentiments, Gorgeous Leaves, and Sweet as a Peach. If you wonder where this saying is from, it's Sweet as a Peach. And that Blackberry Beauty Designer Series paper is just the bomb. Anyway, it's called an Accordion Card. And then this is how it opens. So isn't that pretty? I just love this card. I just love everything about it. It turned out so nice. And even with an accordion card, it still stands up. It turned out great. I was real happy with that. Okay. We still have our kit class. I'll just show you real quick. Here are the cards. We still have them available. They're available until the end of October. You can go and select any combination. All you need to do is supply your basic stamps, ink, and adhesive. I'll put that right there. You can go, the kits include the bases, the layers, die cuts, embellishments, ribbon, 5 cards for $7, 10 cards for $12, 15 cards for $17. So if you're interested, pop me a note, send me a private message, or if you got my email address, send that to me. Okay, I gotta save that. Can't lose those. We are using, tonight, the colors we're using is Basic Gray and Pumpkin Pie. The stamp set is this one, Cutest Halloween. You might have overlooked this one. It is in the July to December mini catalog. You might have overlooked that one, but it really is. It's a cute set. And I think you really are gonna, I think you're gonna like the card. It turned out pretty good. We're gonna use this stamp set along with giving Jar of Flowers some love. We're gonna go and also use the coordinating designer series paper, and it's real easy to cut these shapes out. It doesn't take any time at all. And we have our cat and our pumpkin, our ghost, and our skeleton. It's just some very pretty paper. So, something to keep in mind. We're also going to use the Stampin' Cut and Emboss half folders. I don't know, they don't call them half folders, but that's what I'm calling them. The one we're using tonight is the checks, not the dots, the checks, which is this one right here. Okay, I'll leave that one out because I do need it. All right. We're also going to use our layering circles, which is a cute, very versatile. You use it all the time. And here's our packet. Okay. We're going to use Gorgeous Grape is our base, which is the usual size of 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, we'll put that aside. We're going to use a black layer that we're going to emboss half of it. Now, I don't know if you have any of these embossing folders, but there's a line on the bottom. And what I like to do is take my cardstock and line it up with the line for how much I want. Only want half of it embossed, so I'm going to go there. Like this much plain, this one embossed. And I've already embossed it, you might have noticed. I already got that done. You can see that. Okay, put that over there. We're going to take a piece of the designer series paper, white with black dots. We're going to go and put it right on our black layer. I have to tell you, I did not make this card until this afternoon. And I was almost like, uh-oh, I think I'm going to be running late, you know. But it came together so quick, and I was happy with that. Okay, we're going to take a piece of basic white. I wanted to say whisper white. Boy, huh? We're going to take a piece of whisper white. Well, welcome, Katie Schmidt. I'm so glad you could join us. Welcome. And I'm going to go and, first of all, make my mask. So I'm going to take my jar, ink it up, and put it right there. Okay, now let's put that aside. Let's cover this up. I can see exactly what I'm going to do. And here's my mask. And I like the idea, but scissors. I am going to go and this is the sticky part. I'm going to go and cut it out, that what I want to mask. Okay, so this is what I'm cutting out is my mask. I want a jar that is totally empty. I don't want these lines. When I stamp my image, I don't want those lines. So there's my mask. I'm going to put it right here on my white, basic white. And I'm going to go and ink it up. Oh, I need my paper piercer. I think that's going to be something for sure I need. Okay. And because it's photopolymer, I can see right through it. And I'm going to go and stamp. I bet you this would be a stamp set that's on sale on Wednesday for 15% off. That's something to think about, huh? Okay, I'll take that off. I'll take this off. And now I have a jar that does not have any lines in it, which is what I want. And get rid of that. I am also going to use my jar punch. Ooh, picked up a star I didn't want to pick up. Okay, I use my jar punch. And let's punch that out. It's right there. And pumpkin pie, okay. We're going to put some candy corn right here. And a single one is right there. We're going to put some candy corn inside our jar. How cute is that? But I can't get any more. So I'll pick up the single one to add some candy corn. There's that. Okay, let's put that right here. We're all done with that one. And I'll cover up my pumpkin pie. We'll get out my basic gray because I want to put a lid on my jar. There's our lid. Perfect. Okay, cover that up. And we're done with the paper piercing for right now. I want to go and, take some black twine and my bow maker, because you know I don't know how to tie bows. Well, it's not that I don't know how, I just don't like to. And I choose not to 9 times out of 10. But there's always that chance that you need to go and do a bow. And this is one of those. Okay, and a glue dot. We'll take our glue dot. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Courtney. I thought that I pay extra for high-speed internet, and I thought it was working out pretty good. So maybe it is just on, I don't know. Who knows, right? It's hard to say. I've about thrown my hands up trying to figure out what's going on with internet coverage these days. Okay, so we got our bow. Let's trim up the ends like so. There we go. And we are going to use dimensionals. Now, I don't know about you. This was something I learned, and I guess if I was a good demonstrator, I would not share this secret with you. But it's something that I've been doing since I started, and we're all probably pretty frugal in the crafting world. I know you all have a drawer full of scraps, just like I do. So I always use half dimensionals, and I know I could use the minis, but sometimes the minis aren't as friendly as the halves. So that's what I did. I put a dimensional on my jar. And we're going to take our black piece back, and we will, might as well add our jar right to the card. Well, that's going to be right there. Now, in the meantime, I took my layering circles, cut out a piece of white, cut out a piece of gorgeous grape. Yours isn't freezing, Arliss. Well, that's good to know. It might be the area. You just, with the weather, I'm sure makes a big deal. Okay, so I cut out my layering circles, and I better put them right back in my basket so I don't lose them. I want to go and stamp. Going to stamp with Memento Black, and we will stamp Trick or Treat. Right like that. Put that aside. And I have that. I don't know if I need my paper piercer, but we'll get them out. Because I have the cute little spider that I want to add. Right there. I think he's pretty cute. You have to admit. And then while I have it on there, I am going to take my ruler, put it right there, and my black gel pen, and draw my line. That's pretty good. I suppose it could be better, but it's pretty good. Okay, get rid of this. We are going to go and we're going to put this right here. So just a little bit of our gorgeous grape peeks out, and turn it over. Turn it over, and we'll put a couple of more dimensions on that. And we're going to put it right here. I also have some Little Delights stars. And we'll what the heck, right? We'll put one right there. We'll put one right here. And we'll put one right there. So there, half the card is done. It's getting there. Alrighty. So now, what I did, because you sure don't want to watch me fussy cut these little pictures out, but I did this afternoon, and I'm going to attach them to my 1.5 by 1.5 squares. We'll put one right here. And we have a pumpkin. So we'll put one right there. We always have a little piece. So, and if you don't have fingernails, you can use your Picket tool. Takes the backs off of the dimensions quite nicely. We got that one. And then we have our skeleton. So I have to cut some more. For him. We'll put one like that. And we'll put one right like that. And that'll take care of all of our dimension work. Okay, so there they are. Now you have already figured out that I'm going to go and put our squares on the front of our card, just like so. Okay, I like to lay them out first, so I have an idea that I'm going to have enough room. Okay, we'll put one right here. And lastly, there, so far so good. We might as well add them to our card. Who knew that purple or gorgeous grape and pumpkin pie and basic black would look so good together? Okay, there's our front. Okay, now we gotta do the inside. Alrighty, so here's my decoration. And I like to decorate the inside. And if I have time, I'll even decorate the envelope. But that usually, a lot of times that just falls by the wayside. And my strip of paper was just the right length this time. We are going to go and stamp. We had some nice sayings in this set. You put a smile on my face. Have a fabulous Halloween. And now I have another Halloween card. Not quite sure who's going to get that, but I'm going to send them out. And if you notice, there's so many outlines for a pumpkin, a cat, ghost, skeleton. So I thought, well, keep on stamping. We'll put a cat, and then the cat has the face. I thought, oh my gosh, this set has everything. It's just great. Oh, hi, Marcia Lynn. I'm so glad that you could join us. I know, this set is so, it is just wonderful. I'm very happy with this set, and I'm glad I got it. Put this on the inside. I know a little girl that will think this is just great. Huh? So here's our card. Isn't it great? I love it. I think it turned out just perfect with the inside. Huh? So, yeah. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. It has been a great stamping class. If you have any questions, be sure to send me a message, because I'll look at all the messages and I will respond. And I'm so glad that you were able to take some time out of your busy day to join us tonight. And don't forget about that big sale that Stampin' Up! Is having on Wednesday. It's only for 24 hours. You don't want to miss it. So, okay, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have a great rest of the week. Come right back here next Monday night, and I'll have another stamp set that we'll be able to play with, and hopefully you'll get some ideas. So take care, everybody. Happy stamping.